You guys, guess what I'm holding? I passed my theory test. I just passed my theory test. You guys are doing my live yesterday. I said I was doing my theory test today. I just got back and the girl passed. For the multiple choice part, the pass mark is 43 and I got 48 out of 50. And for the hazard perception, the pass mark is 44 and I got 66, man. I got 66 out of 75. Christ. So when I was going into the test center today, I went in with so much confidence because I'd finished studying everything. When I applied for my provisional driver's license, they recommended an app, the official DVSA app. They recommended that app for us to study with. So I did all the study sessions and I did all the practice sessions. I did everything under hazard perception. So I was expecting that they would at least ask us questions from that, like all the questions we're going to ask us will come from the app. I was expecting that. I studied everything and I went into the test center today with so much confidence. I was so sure that in this multiple choice part, I was going to come out with 50 out of 50. That was my expectation. And the hazard perception, well, I was looking at maybe 70 out of 75 because I thought they would give us, what's in the app, the videos in the app, the questions in the app. I thought that was what was going to come out. And for me, I have a photographic brain. Yeah, if I really want to study something and I take my time, to look at it, to study it, I've snapped it in my head. So I knew if I should see the question again, I'll get it immediately. That's what I was expecting, 50 out of 50, because I studied all the questions. Just 773 questions in the app and 36 videos in the hazard perception. And I had studied everything. You guys, as I was going to my seat to begin my test, when you get into the area where you're going to write your test, you can see everybody's screens. So I saw some people already doing their test and I looked at the screens. There was one guy I saw doing his hazard perception. The video I saw on that screen, I was like, hey, where's this video coming from? This video was not part of the things in that app that I studied with. In my head, I was like, this video shouldn't be in my own test. They should give me the videos that I studied on the app. When my test started, oh no. For the multiple choice part, there are 50 questions and you have 57 minutes. I can say 25, I'll just say 25. 50% was from the app, the other 50% was not from the app. That's if it's even up to 50%. Out of those 50 questions in the multiple choice part, I don't think it was up to 25 that were actually from the app. They just changed it. They changed the questions, they changed the answers, they changed everything. But the thing is, if you actually study it, like if you go through the study session in the app, then you'll still be able to answer the questions. So for people that practice for the test only using the practice session, I don't know how you guys are doing it. It's best to just study with the study session and the practice section too. That's what I'll just say, because that's what helped me. Even if the questions that came out were not, exactly what I studied with on the practice section, I was still able to answer them because I studied the study section. So that was what helped me. When I was practicing and I was doing mock, it wasn't taking me more than 10 minutes to answer the whole 50 questions. So I went into that whole thinking that, right, in the first 10 minutes I'll be done. See, when I finished from number 1 to 50, I had only 30 minutes remaining. So I'd already used like 27 minutes to answer the 50 questions. Then I had to start reviewing all my answers. So I used the remaining 30 minutes to go and review all my answers. It was still enough time, actually. Yeah, it was still enough time. But and you can only fail 7 because the pass mark is 43 out of 50. So you can only fail 7. When I was reviewing my answers, I just wanted to count how many I wasn't sure of, so I'll know if I'm still on the pass line or God. At a point, I lost my confidence. As I was going through my answers, I counted like 4. I counted 5 that I wasn't exactly sure of. So I was like, fine, even if I fail these 5, I would get 45 out of 50. But I was still like, please let me at least pass something from this 5. But I was very sure of 45. So I knew that there was no way I was going to fail 45 of those questions. So with that, I was still on the pass line, right? But I still wanted to like go higher. Anyways, so from that 5 that I wasn't sure of, I got 3. That's how I got 48 out of 50 in total. Whew. Then the hazard perception, it was only 2 videos, only 2 that came from the app. Out of 14 videos, only 2 came from the app. 12 of them, I didn't see them on that app. Maybe there's another app that you can use to study, the things where there are more questions. But on the DVSA app that I use, out of those 36 questions on the app, only two came out. Only two videos came from that. Well, I still got it. So I scored 5 points in 9 questions, in 9 clips. God was on my side. I was just praying, like, oh no, all my efforts cannot just go to waste, please. Because I actually studied for this thing. To score 5 points on any of the clip in your hazard perception, it means you have to click on it the moment you're seeing the hazard, click on it. So I clicked on it correctly 9 times. God was on my side. God was definitely on my side. Then in three of the clips, I got 4 points. Anyway, I wonder which of the clip I'm getting just 1 point. How come? Anyways, you guys, I passed my theory test. Congrats to me.